I've got Ben Toker here today, co-founder, president of Amaros AI. So I want to ask you some questions about your technology, if you don't mind. You ready for the hot seat?
Let's do it.
Okay. So your software, who is the client that you have in mind? And is this for clinics and practices, or is this more for industry side?
It's an ecosystem, and we're in the center. We work with clinics and providers on the left-hand side, if I may say, to be able to contribute data to our platform. And and we work with pharmaceutical companies, therapeutic companies, and large practices, as well as the CROs on the client side. So our official clients are on the pharmaceutical company via CRO, and we work with clinics to be able to receive the data.
Okay. So is it the industry that's paying? Who's paying for it?
Pharmaceutical companies are paying for it.
Okay.
And we also via CRO, and also large, let's say, PE-based clinics are also our clients.
Okay. So the software, the product, is called Ophthalmic Answer Engine for us. So what exactly does it do?
It has multiple elements. And first of all, its use cases are based on the personas, if I may say that. So persona could be on the clinic side, it's clinical trial coordinators. For them, we can identify patients and match it with the proper eligible criteria for the clinical trial on behalf of them, automatically in real time. The second persona is the administrator of the clinic. They can ask questions in our system, and they can find information like, hey, how many injections do we have to do this month or this quarter to be able to get rebate from a pharmaceutical company or distributor? Or the physicians can look at it and say, all right, I like to see certain images or certain patients with progressing over time, and identify those patients, and I want to see them in real time and live, to decide in certain decisions, certain therapeutics.
Okay. So it's going to impact practice of medicine too, and like how the practice runs and how they treat patients.
That's part of it. Yeah, and on the other side, three more personas very quickly. On the pharmaceutical side, we can work with the research department, and we help them adjust or create eligibility criteria for the clinical trials, and also help them the site activation. So we can identify these patients who are progressing in real time, and then we can help them to find which location, which geographic location, or which ethnic balance data is the best for that. And the marketing side, marketing department will be market expansion, what we call, which is identifying patients and matching with the proper therapeutics.
Okay. So what do you find, what feature do you find to be truly unique about your software compared to other softwares out there for practice management or management of patients and things like that?
Sure. One of the uniquenesses is that we are one of the first one, if not the only one in this industry, to be able to connect 5 different data sets under one umbrella. And what I mean by that was EHR data, the physician's notes, multi-modality imaging. This is OCT, FAF, fundus, AF, and we analyze these images in a biomarker level, claims data, the insurance data of the patient, as well as the genetics data when it's available. So all under one umbrella, we ingest, structure, democratize, and create a search mechanism, which we call Answer Engine, to be able to ask any question you want for that. So the uniqueness is that being able to structure these data sets, organize in such a way that search engine will work, and also connect it with the real world evidence, and identify patients who will need care that may have been missed in the process.
Okay. And does this just sit on top of, it's like an application on top of their EHR or practice management? How do they, if I'm a doctor, how am I using this in a clinic? How am I pulling this up?
Great question, and this is one of the differentiators also. I would say that there's no software installation in the system. Everything runs on the back end, and we do it automatically in real time and provide a report to the, let's say, trial coordinator in a secure format that they can have this information. So it's very easy to use, and it's designed on purpose not to waste anybody's time.
Okay, so is your expectation that this is going to make doctors more efficient? How does this translate into benefit for the doctors who are putting the data into it at the end of the day? How does that help the doctors?
Yeah, it's one is from the identifying patients and looking at the progression of it. We pre-analyze this information on behalf of them so we can summarize it and say, here are the things you need, we can look at it. On the coordinator side, again, it's the finding the right patients automatically and saying, here are the patients who will be best candidate for the trial. You may want to talk to them or invite them, and this is the best candidate. So saving time is a crucial element for the clinic.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is my, if you're looking into the future, and I know as a digital company, you're always working on what comes next. What future feature are you working on now that you're most excited about when it comes to Amaros?
Good one. Well, there are quite a bit of them, but for us, it has been always looking at the patient progression. Patient journey is huge for us, as well as the therapeutic journey. Combination can give us personalized medicine, and we believe strongly in that department. And also, we believe that no patient should be left alone, if you will, or de-identified for care. So, with the real-world evidence that we have, and combination with Answer Engine, we believe we can accomplish personalized medicine in a very, very near time with the right element.
So what's the near term? What are we talking? Can I go to my eye doctor in 2 to 3 years and have this? I mean, this is the hot seat.
It's moving very fast. As you know, AI is just changing by the day. Do I have to should I give him
Does it depend on the VC? Is that it?
That's part of it. I don't want to.
We just need the more funding, and then we can make it happen.
Resources will help, obviously, but our team is very solid. We've been on it for 5.5, 6 years. We got one of the best teams out there. So anticipate that coming few years.
Okay.
Less than 24, maybe.
Okay. Well, you heard it here. A few years, personalized medicine, thanks to Amaros AI. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
That.